We're following more breaking news right now. This time in Hartford, firefighters there are battling a fire in the city's north end. Channel 3's Roger Susanna just got to that scene right now. Roger?
Yeah, Irene, this fire started near the intersection of Garden and Capon Street. I'm going to step aside right now and let you see the scene. You can see that firefighters are still battling this really massive fire. They are hitting this building from down on the ground as well as from up above in a bucket truck. I can tell you, I just spoke with a neighbor and he tells me that this building is vacant right now. He says there is a vacant storefront at the bottom level and there are some apartments above that storefront, but he says that there have been some repairs going on in that building and it is completely vacant right now. That neighbor also tells me, though, that some folks who live nearby were evacuated, but according to him, no one was injured. We are still waiting, though, of course, to hear from Hartford's fire department as well as police department. You can see, obviously, they are very busy right now, again, hitting this vacant building from down on the ground as well as up above. We can tell you, though, this intersection, Garden and Capon Street, and really the entire surrounding area will be closed, according to Hartford police, for at least the next several hours. It is an absolute mess in this area, so certainly avoid this part of Hartford's north end if you can, because as you can see, Hartford firefighters are still trying to get this fire under control. We just found out about it about a half an hour ago. Hartford police actually tweeted the news and they advised people to avoid the area. And when we got here, we could see the smoke rising up above the buildings right away and even smell the fire blocks away. And when we finally walked over and got to the scene, you could see just how chaotic it is right now. I can tell you, though, again, from talking to a neighbor who lives nearby, he tells me that this building is vacant. Again, he says it's a storefront on the lower level and there's apartments above, but that the building is completely empty right now, which, if true, is certainly good news, because you can see just the violence and the sheer size and scope of this fire right now. We're going to continue to track this breaking news, and we'll have a lot more for you a little bit later in this broadcast. But again, please avoid the area of Garden and Capon Streets, because as you can see behind me, there is a massive fire that Hartford's firefighters are dealing with right now. Reporting live in Hartford's North End, I'm Roger Suzanne, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.